Hey everybody, welcome back to Jeff Bull Central. I thought I'd share some footage from the old Xbox Series X of various games that I've been tooling around with, and also perhaps talk about some of the shortcomings I see in the thing, some of the issues I'm having with my Xbox. This is, to start with, I really like the Xbox Series X. I reviewed it a few weeks ago when I got it. I've had it about 3 weeks now, and I hold to that review. However, and by the way, I haven't gotten to play around with a PS5 yet, just because you can't find them anywhere, man. And unless you were lucky enough to pre-order one, which I was not. I snoozed and I losed. So, some of the issues that I'm having with my Series X. By the way, we're looking at Forza Horizon 4, which is gorgeous. Like, it's a gorgeous game on Xbox One anyway. If you've never had a chance to play Forza Horizon or just the regular Forza series, really great game. However, on the Series X, it's gorgeous. Like, it's in full 60 frames a second, and there's ray tracing, and a bump to the number of pixels, and there's less pop in, and it just looks amazing. So we can dispense with that. One of the issues that I'm having with this Xbox is that the quick resume feature. Now, this was one of the much touted features of the Series X, and that's simply that you can have 5 or 6 different games running in the background at any time. That they never really need to close games anymore. Not really. You can cycle between them, and it's like, okay, I'm bored with this one, and I'll just go flip the next one, and boom, it's there. But Microsoft has disabled quick resume on a number of titles that have come out, purportedly, supposedly, just to take advantage of the hardware. For instance, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. My copy of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, originally it was staying open all the time, and now it's shutting down every time I switch to another application or another game. So that's one issue. I'm not getting the quick resume. By the way, they're going to patch all this. I'm not saying they're not. Like, all of this will be fixed here, hopefully, pretty soon. Checking out Gears 5, which is fun, because I really enjoyed Gears 5 when it first came out. Again, it looks really great on the Series X. This is also procedural at this point. I don't know what else to say about how great these games look. Other than the fact that the frame rate thing really is of benefit. Like 60 frames a second or even 120 frames a second. Holy cow. Super big bump to the actual gameplay. And this one also supports better character models. Same stuff as Forza, basically. Very cool experience. One of the other problems that I'm having with my Series X, my controller keeps losing connectivity, which is annoying. It's the one packaged with it, but it's not just the one packaged with it. It's any one that I use on it, because I already have an Xbox One, and everything's backwards compatible. I hope they patch that. I hope that's not an issue just with mine. Here's another thing. Look at this footage here. This is Gears Tactics. Okay. That little piece of footage you just saw was much darker, I think we can agree, than this piece of footage you saw. Now, when I capture footage off Xbox, I use the capture feature that's in Xbox. I don't have a capture, any other method of it. I don't use a capture card or anything like that. So, there is an issue in the Series X that when you capture footage in HDR, high dynamic range, right? It looks like you've taken the contrast on your TV and turned it all the way down. It's so dark. So you have to turn that off. So what you end up doing is recording all your footage in non-HDR, which is just the standard color range that most TVs display. And then it washes out all the color. Like, if you've watched my last 2 video game videos, it was Planet Coaster review, okay? And I reviewed Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Here's some more footage. This is Watch Dogs Legion. I tried to capture all of this in HDR, and it's dark. You can't see a damn thing. So if you take the HDR setting off, you're now capturing with standard color range, right, and light range. It washes out all the color when you display it. Then, especially on YouTube. So if you look at my Coaster Planet review and you look at my Assassin's Creed Valhalla review, yeah, the footage is in 4K. Yep, it's in 60 frames a second. Yep, it looks great on YouTube, but there's no color. Like, there's color, but there's not HDR amounts of color. And that's the one thing I'm kind of lamenting making these videos, because this is another issue that the Xbox One simply did not have. It just didn't have this problem, period. I wanted to point this out as well. This is a piece of footage from Watch Dogs Legion. This is the ray tracing in Legion. This is the soap effect people are talking about, where it looks kind of jumbly and kind of plasticky and kind of soapy. All the reflections, all the real time reflections. Not everything's running smoothly here, guys. But it never really does when we come out with a new console cycle. I wanted to throw this in at the end, Tetris Effect. I've never played Tetris Effect, and this is a really unexpectedly fun Series X launch title. God, the launch lineup for Series X is pathetic. I don't mind saying that. But it's all part of the process, people. There will be games that wow us and make us not regret buying the Series X, and I don't. Like I said, it's super powerful, it's super fast, it runs like a dream, and for the most part, everything is smooth. There are those few issues. I'm also having some audio issues. Every time I earn an achievement, the audio cuts out for about 10 seconds. What is that all about? You know what I mean? But they're just gonna have to patch it, and I'm hearing that they're having to patch the PS5 just as much. And this sort of thing happens, especially when we release technology that is very complex and field untested. So that's it for this video, everybody. I just wanted to show you all that stuff. Stick with us next time. Hey everybody, do me a favor. This is Love Man the Demon. This is my latest novel. It's sort of like a spiritual thriller. It's sort of like a romantic disaster romp. It's sort of like a, I don't know if either of those things really describe it, but you know what? It's hell versus heaven, and there's love and loss and past lives and death and boy, this is a good book. It's a real good book. So good, in fact, that I might buy it. I'm gonna go buy it. I already have it.